Recently, I just saw the news of USA banning TikTok. I was not surprised at this approach, but to think I stand on the side for banning TikTok because it is for the greater good, not just for the nation, for the entire generation, the one will come or the current new generation. A lot of people don't see why, right? Because a lot of people will see what's bad, having TikTok around. TikTok is okay, provide entertainment, it provides income for some people, and overall it's just good from the outside. Like, what's the harm of it? Well, it's destroying a few things. Number one, it's destroying the attention span of the modern people. Like, if you look at my YouTube videos, this one, probably by this time, 60% of the people, it's gone from watching this video. The one that click, 60%. And that number drops down in the next 30 seconds or more. And the average retention rate is fucking 60 seconds. And you know what is also 60 seconds? A TikTok video. It's fuck. It's generally so messed up. The only thing that I think possibly that we could go further and fix this attention span is literally removing the source. Yeah, I know. There's no TikTok, and then they'll probably go find other apps to use, like Instagram, YouTube Shorts, or even, I don't know, that bullshit related to rate, not that. I have no idea that even existed. Like, what the fuck? So, the thing here is that, yeah, they might go for alternatives, but that's one lesser platform to use. And as time goes on, if the people were actually, the platform actually released longer form contents, and maybe we might see an increase in people's attention span, not like the average, less than the average goldfish, 7 or 8 seconds, which is actually pathetic. Like, think about it. In just a generation, the attention span of a normal human being dump. In just one fucking generation. Do you not think that's diabolical? Like, what happened? Remember the time where you could watch a YouTube video through the entire thing without anything on the side? You don't need to scroll on comments, you don't need to scroll on the side, you just watch that, sit down, and that's all. Like, ask yourself that. Where is that version of you? Where has that kind of people gone? Are they extinct? Or just that more and more people converting to, the dopamine high of TikTok will eventually kill them all? Because if we go on the current trajectory, where are we going? We're going to eternal doom. Or the next future few generations gonna be having, God knows, 5-6 seconds attention span. You tell them to do a work. Imagine a literally current 8-year-old, when they grew up, you tell them to fucking work. Imagine that shit. And imagine the amount of work they can do. And with their current attention span in consideration, it's going fucking nowhere. So with that in mind, do you think companies can survive? Do you think country can even survive? Because remember, When we die, they're the one replacing us. And we can't carry them forever. Even the current, the current generation, the millennials, the gen, I don't know, the in front of few generations, they will eventually die, and eventually we need to replace them, and eventually another future generation need to replace us. The cycle goes on like that, and if we were to not take care of the newer generation, our future is fucked. Your grandkids done for sure if you don't take care of the current generation. Even if you think, they're not even related to me, why do I fucking care about them? I just care about my grandkids. Someone else would run the country, and someone else will be the leader of God knows what country, right? Someone might be the next Elon Musk. Whatever what happens, we don't know the future. It's best for us to build the best generation, or in fact, attempt to fix this problem so that your grandchildren have a better life, and your grandchildren's grandchildren have a better life, and your grandchildren's grandchildren have a goddamn better life. Then you want your family generation to actually go better and better as time goes on, instead of being rotten and saying the same and then complaining about minimum wage. I don't have money. When you can fucking actually do some shit, you choose not to. You choose to sit there and let this happen, and you blame it on the companies. Fuck you. You let this happen. You could have stopped it. Like, generally, we could have stopped it. I didn't contribute to it. I didn't even use TikTok, bro. And never downloaded it. Because I see how bad it is. If I download, what does it mean? If my family member sees me scrolling, they're gonna get the dopamine high as well, and then they might follow and download the app. And boom, I'm be a bad influence, and everyone else in my family might start doing it. Like, think about it. You set a role model, you set an example for your family, for your siblings, for your niece, nephews, cousins, you name them. The more older you are, the more you should take responsibility of this thing. Because you don't know when or why or how they might be the future ones that run your country. They might be the future one that runs a big company. You never fucking know. And with that attention span in mind, imagine them inheriting something big, and because they don't have the attention span, it went down. And down and down and down and down and down until collapse. Total collapse. No government, no company, and human went back to the caveman era. If you want that to happen, congrats, you succeeded. So, before your next time hit a scroll, think about the consequences.